lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
Terrific times for Yorkshire, and it's fantastic, and Eddie's got both of them, so ultimately we love to see it. I mean, how about this, right? Dave Allen fights Deontay Wilder, and Dalton Smith fights Adam Azeem, right? Now, I'm close to both Dalton and Adam, right? But I'm trying, and I'm writing a piece for the Ring magazine. I'm trying to get this fight made. Not now, but it's going to get made at some point. We all know, probably when one or two of them are world champions. Adam's got the IBO title. I think he wants one of the big four. Dalton should win one of the big four as well, right? We'll have that. We'll have Big Dave, maybe not even Johnny. How about Big Dave against Usyk? Come on, let's dream.
I hope Dave finished this, because we're going to bring him in. If he finishes this interview...
Can you imagine that? I just asked him about that. He sparred with Usyk, and he said he's 39-37 up on Usyk because he absolutely outfoxed him and outdone him, and then he got knocked out. But he said he got knocked out standing up, so he still got out of the ring, so he still thinks he won that fight. So he wants that rematch with Alexander Usyk. Now, he wants to fight for a British title, Dave, but, you know, we can all dream in this sport, and that's what it's about. And you look at someone like Josh Pandley, who was fit.
Okay, that's Adam Smith and his take on Dave Allen and the future of Dave Allen. And he mentioned Deontay Wilder. Why not? You know what I mean? Because I think I'm really interested to see how Wilder looks. I know this is a comeback fight. I mean, it's pretty much a do or die. If he loses this fight, especially against someone that we never heard of, he's finished, period. I think he will become successful. I hope he gets some rounds in, but more than likely, Wilder, he won't. He'll go in there and he'll land, you know what I mean? He'll get that confidence back that he can knock someone out. You'll see another Hellenius night, and, you know, he may give us a couple tears, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's how that fight will go. Then moving forward, someone like Dave Allen, though, I don't think, honestly, that Deontay Wilder would even want to fight with Dave Allen, you know, because Deontay Wilder, believe it or not, he still regards himself pretty high on the totem pole when it comes to overall fighters, you know what I mean? So look at it this way. If you take Deontay Wilder, which was a WBC heavyweight champion back in 2018, 19, and, you know, for about 5 years, and you take him in his attitude towards fighting Dillian White, which was the WBC #1 interim champion, right under him, and he called him a peasant, what do you think he's going to call Dave Allen? You see what I mean? Like, I don't think that that's I don't think that that's enough for Wilder. I think Dave Allen, if anything, if Wilder would agree to a fight with Dave Allen, for one, they would have to pay Wilder. For two, that would have to be a tune-up for Wilder. Sure, I'm glad Dave Allen took out Fisher, which Fisher was on his way up. You know what I mean? Kind of like that Moses Atoma level. But at the same time, that's nothing to rev about or to sell on a potential fight with Wilder. I just don't see it. Because Wilder, he wants Joshua, he wants possibly Ngannou, guys like that, like bigger names in the sport, with bigger expectations. You know what I mean? So I do think that Deontay Wilder wouldn't care for a fight with Dave Allen. Now, Dave Allen, I think for the right amount of money, he'll fight anybody. But you know what I mean? I'm happy for him. I'm glad he got that confidence back, and he was able to right that wrong or really seal that deal, because I think he beat Fisher the first time. So he just put he took the doubt right out by knocking him out. Bars. So, but him fighting Wilder, yeah, I'd watch it, but I don't think that would be the case. Now, I tell you the dynamics of the fight itself. Dave Allen has showed that, hey, I can also punch when push comes to shove. I just think Dave Allen is a guy that likes to party, and he never really took his career seriously. He just did enough to keep partying, to keep a certain lifestyle, which he had for a very long time, you know what I mean, up. To keep that lifestyle up, I think he just did enough. I don't think that he lived up to his full potential. But, you can't do anything about it. Only he has to change that. Now, we know he can crack. It's either he can punch harder than people think he can, or Johnny Fisher's chin is suspect. You know what I'm saying? And if one is true, number one, which Dave Allen can crack, if he can punch, and if there's wear and tear on Wilder, which it may be by now, then Dave Allen has a puncher's chance. You know what I mean? Because that's how that fight goes. But normally, knowing Wilder, the way he fights, it would still be very risky for Dave Allen, because Dave Allen would have to get on the inside to land them shots, whereas Wilder likes to keep you at a distance to land his power hand on the backhand. That right hand. He wants to have you at a certain distance so he can throw that right. And he's leaner now. He's not as big, as broad as shoulder. That statue was a picture of Wilder when he was younger. Not that Wilder now. Wilder's kind of, shrunken in. You can tell. You're like, hey, you haven't been eating, or you're on a diet or whatever. You're looking a little skinny there, bud. We're not talking about your legs. So if he can't take a shot, and if his durability is shot, then Dave Allen may have a chance to land something to take Wilder out. You know what I mean? Because it's not like Wilder hasn't been beat or knocked out or whatever. So, and Dave Allen, as we know about him, I don't think he would try to fight Wilder on points. I think he will try to knock out Wilder, which we know Wilder will do his damnedest to try to knock out Dave Allen. But it's an interesting conversation. You guys tell me what you think about Adam Smith and his thoughts on a Dave Allen versus Deontay Wilder fight. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.